Hi friends, I'm Nancy Novak. Welcome to my live Facebook class. I'm here every Wednesday to share with you some cards and paper crafting ideas. And if you can't find me here on Wednesdays, you can always find me at my blog, www.stampandshout.com. So tonight I'm going to do something just a little bit different. We're going to make this pretty card, and this card is made from the Pop of Petals stamp set, and the punch comes with a punch. I love making cards with the punch because they're always so fast and easy, so you'll see how that goes tonight. And then I wanted to show you a few other projects that I made, and then at the end I'm going to do an impromptu card because it seems like everyone's always asking, you know, how do you come up with your ideas and that kind of stuff. So that's the general idea of my class tonight. So again, welcome. Glad you're here with me. Please invite your friends. Help me grow my business. I truly appreciate it. So let me talk about this just a little bit. This card was made with the Pop of Petals stamp set, and it's on page 47 of the annual catalog. And if you do not have an annual catalog and you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, let me know and I will send you one. It's really a nice catalog. And then after that, we also have the holiday catalog that's coming out, and it'll be available to customers on September 1st. So anyways, this is the Pop of Petals stamp set. And what I like about this stamp set is you can combine it with any other stamp set that you have. So let's get started. I want to show you one more thing in the catalog. I'm also using, hang on, I gotta find it. I'm also using tonight, or I'm going to show you tonight, a big thank you. That's the stamp set right here. It's a fun stamp set because it's got a lot of cute thank yous, but it's got a couple other things that you can use besides thank you, or you can cut and chop out and just use part of the word. I like to do that a lot. And I'm also using the mistletoe season. I'm using just the word joy out of this stamp set. And I'm also using Under the Mistletoe Designer Series paper. I love this paper. I have a piece of the Merry Mistletoe paper. I have a matte piece in the Old Olive, and I have my card base in the Whisper White. So first thing I'm going to do is bring in my Real Red ink, and I'm going to bring in one of the flowers from this stamp set. So you have several flowers, you even have a butterfly. So the punch will work with all of the big flowers, and then you also have accessory flowers, the little tiny ones and the leaves. So I'm going to bring in, we're going to use one of those flowers. So what I did was I marked my stamps on the back, so when I stamp I can bring in my punch and easily punch it out. I don't have to worry about which way it goes because it does line up. So let me just show you what I mean. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to need 12 flowers. So see, quick and easy. Look how pretty that stamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let me show you what I mean by why I marked my stamps. So when I bring my punch in, let me close this up. You bring the punch in and you slide that paper right in the punch, really easy to use. And as you can see, it lines up perfectly with the punch. So if you don't have your stamp marked, you might end up having to kind of, oh, it's not going to fit right. So if I know if I stamp all around the edge here, that I'm just going to be able to punch all these flowers out without turning anything. I'm just going to punch these out very quickly. So I only need six flowers, but I'm going to double them up with a dimension. I'm going to pop them up and make them look a little three-dimensional. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my snail, and I'm going to layer these. So I'm going to just put a little snail on there and then offset like that. I'm going to bring this back in, my scrap piece. I want to stamp the sentiment. So I'm going to bring in, this stamp says joy and love, and I am just going to ink up part of it, and we'll see how I do. I could tape off the excess, but I think I can do it. We'll see. So I'm just doing the edge of it, so I just get the word joy. Perfect, yay. So I'm gonna take my, let's see, what is this? This is a 1.5 inch punch, and put that off to the side. And now I'm going to bring in my little designer series paper from the under the mistletoe, and I'm going to attach this right in the center. But you know what? It's a homemade card, and that it doesn't have to be perfect. Believe me, when you send it, people are going to love it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Stampin' Dimensional that pops it up, lifts it up a little bit off the paper. I'm going to put all my dimensions on first, and then I'm going to kind of put the poinsettias where I want them to be. Oh, some more ideas. Why do I like stamping? Okay, so as you can see, I'm kind of, the dimensional lifts it up so I can put the next one underneath. I want the top and the bottom just because I want it on the top, but the next ones I can layer underneath. So see how it's kind of coming together? It's pretty, huh? And simple. Wasn't this simple? Okay, so now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to adhere it. Isn't the back of that pretty? Look at all those deer. Isn't that cool? Stampin' Up! Has the best designer series paper, and everything coordinates. I just love everything about Stampin', coordinating ribbons, designer series paper, the inks. So I'm going to put that right in the middle. Then I'm going to bring in my card base, and I'm going to attach that to my card base. We need to add a bow. So let me see, I've got some real red ribbon. It's 1/8 inch. I'm just going to add a little bow. I probably could have separated that a little bit more, but I think it works. So I'm just going to tie a bow. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to bring in a glue dot. I'm going to take a glue dot, and a glue dot is bigger than the knot on here, and I just kind of squish it down. I could cut it in half. That always works. But I'm just going to kind of squish it behind the knot, and then I'm going to attach it. Okay, now I think the most important thing, that what really sets this card off, are these gorgeous, gorgeous rhinestones. These are the red rhinestones. I've been using them a lot. I love them, but watch how this card pops when you just add the rhinestones. These rhinestones also come in, I believe, silver and one other color. I'm sorry, I can't remember what it is, but there, you get so many of them. Look at that. So don't be afraid to put these embellishments on your cards. Use them up. It really, really, really makes the card pop. how pretty that is. That's it. That is it. That is it. So there you go. What do you think? You like it? Simple, right? Okay, let me bring in a couple of other projects, because my whole idea of showing you guys this particular stamp set was versatility. So let me show you what I got. Look at this card here. Can you see it? This is a thank you card, and I used the new color, what is it called? Highland Heather, and I think this is Gorgeous Grape. And then I also used some of the pretty 6x6 designer series paper. Very simple. I just cut this thank you out with the new Thinlit. I thought I would get a lot of use out of this thank you Thinlit. And there you go, that's the thank you Thinlit. So I put it on a piece of the pretty Gorgeous Grape, cut it out. And then I cut 3 flowers, punched 3 flowers. And then inside, look how cute this is. It's just simple, but I love it. Ever so grateful. So this is all part of a big thank you stamp set. And this card is actually going to go to a friend of the family who gave us a car discount. So my daughter got her first car, and she gave us her Chrysler discount. So that was very, very nice of her. So we are ever so grateful. So see how cool that is to be able to send somebody a card. It's your hobby, you're having fun, you're keeping busy, and you can make people happy. Okay, so I showed this one to my husband, and he said, that reminds me of Thanksgiving. I said, yay, that's exactly what it is. So same stamp set, we got Christmas, we got a thank you, and now just change up the colors, change up the paper, and we have a Thanksgiving card. Grateful every day for you. And that's also one of the sentiments in here. Grateful every day for you. So my point is that the Pop of Petals stamp set is such a simple set to use, and I've already made a Christmas card, a Thanksgiving card, and a thank you card. But wait, I have more. I just want to show you that you don't have to spend a lot of money to do this hobby, and that Stampin' Up! Has all these great products. Okay, this one here. Let me show you something, because now I'm going to start talking about how do you come up with your ideas. Because people think, I can't do that. Yes, you can. And I can never think of anything to do. So let me talk about that. Let me bring this up. I think I have it. Oh, what page is it? Hang on. Okay, look. Stampin' Up! Catalog. There's the Pop of Petals. And look at this picture right here. Remind you of anything? Okay, that's what I did. Okay, but I will put that on my blog. So there you go. I used, I think, 4 different flowers and all these different colors. So easy. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to hang that in my craft room.